I think I finally got it to work. Ah! I think I finally did it. Let's see. Did I finally do it? Did I finally do it? I think I finally got it to work. Ah! Yes! Yes! Okay. Yeah. So please ignore my phone and like other things that are happening. I have the music on, but I don't usually listen to this with the music on, so we'll see what happens. Also, I think this is on a delay, actually. Yeah, it's on a like extreme delay, so let me fix that. Because if this is such a delay, I'm just gonna be confused because I'm like listening to myself in my ears. How do I fix this? Yeah. Oh look! It does work! Great. Just hat. You're not telling me how I can fix this delay. Ooh, wasn't I recording this the entire time? I guess I wasn't. I was connected to Twitch, but not recording the entire time. I don't know what this means. I don't know what anything means. Hold up. Here we go. No, that's not what I want. Output? Is this what I want? Is this what I want? Yeah. Well, that's still not. New. No. Don't know what that is. Is this what I mean? Ah! Well, this is a delay. I don't want a delay. What does that mean? What happens if I do that? Am I gonna be here yet? No, I don't know why. Or is it because I'm on mobile? Is that why there's a delay? Is it because I'm on mobile? How do I? That's not what I want. Is it because I'm listening to it on mobile? In case you guys are wondering, I'm like looking at myself Wanna see? I'm looking at myself, see if I'm doing things right. You know what? I don't care anymore. All I know is that I can hear myself and you can see what's happening, and that's honestly all that matters. So let's play some Monster Camp. Be great. I mean, I don't usually use the voices because I don't have all the voices for all the characters, and I don't actually know what they're gonna be saying. But let's go for it. Sure, sure. So this is only me, but usually when I play, I'm trying to get all the achievements. So I usually play with like 4 players, but I'm all of them. But like, this is my first game of playing the new game, so I'll just do 1 player. We're gonna do the long game, because even though it's 11:30 p.m., I don't go to sleep until like 4 a.m., so we're gonna have fun with that. Ah, Camp Spooky, the stage of some of our dearest summers. Back then we were young and unafraid. With school far away, everything seemed possible as the sun embraced us on our way to camp. Just so you guys know, if you guys hear a tweet in the background, that is my bird. He's supposed to be asleep, but like, he doesn't like to be asleep. So say hi to Mihashi. Hello Mihashi, please stop speaking. Thank you. Summer has that distinct power, doesn't it? You live for the days while the nights inebriate you with possibilities. It's like life could take a turn at every corner. And for us, it did. Choose player 1. Who are you? Okay, it's got all the classic romance options that Monster Prom has. So we're gonna click my favorite in a second. But I don't know if people who are watching this, if they end up watching this, which like no one's watching this because I'm not cool. But we'll talk about the different ones because there's Amira, who's a fire Jin, and then there's Oz, who's the embodiment of fear, and then there's, oh my god, Vicky, I always forget her name, who's like a Frankenstein creature, and then there's Brian, who's a zombie. But I always pick Oz because Oz is just the best. Also, Oz is very envy feeling, and I'm like, yes, live my non-binary life. Also, I like just the little fear buddies who just do little things and they're just like chilling. Okay, so usually I pick Oz and then I use they them because those are my pronouns, and I'm like, yeah, let's join, have the same pronouns, that'd be great. Wonderful. I hope you guys appreciate the glare in my glasses, because I appreciate the glare in my glasses.
Funnier and bolder.
Do you have a voice? I guess he does. I don't know what he said, but he has a voice. Okay. So this is a new thing for Monster Camp. You can like, instead of doing the quiz, you like pick things to be in your backpack. Also, how does he have little fear buddies? Like, can they disconnect from his... Here, I give Oz the same pronouns as me, and then I use he, him on Oz, because, like, I guess that's what my brain's doing right now. Yeah, but I guess the little fear bodies can, like, go apart from their body for the hell of it. Okay, let's look at the options. The Sword of Roar, King of the Lions. I assume this is Thundercat inspired? Yeah. And then Sock Puppet. Why do I feel like the Sock Puppet looks like something? Like, is it from like those like that weird like fear draw YouTube video thing? Like, I guess that's what's making me think of it. This is the Cult Ring, which is that's from Monster Prom, but it's also very Gravity Falls looking. and then swole floaties. They're swole and they're floaties. I like how if you were to wear those, you would have like an additional pair of arms. Unless you stick your arm, if you stick your arm inside the floaties so that the swole arms are your arms, or does your arm go through like the floaty bit so you just have like an extra arm attachment? So you have like arms on top of arms, like arms attached to arms. I'm doing like this hand motion thing, but you guys can't see it. It's like arms attached to arms or arms covering arms. Okay, yeah. As a pocket therapist, which is like the fairy from Zelda, which is also a Monster Prom reference because there is the fairy ending. And then Book of Orgy Etiquette. And then coloring Hawaiian shirt. I wish you could like color in shirts. Do they make those? I need to go look for a color in shirt. I'd be into it. Shades on Fire, which is a very Damien-like thing. And then there's the recorder. I love this one because it's a recorder, like the instrument, but it's also like a tape recorder because I guess you can record tapes on it. Or can you only record like recorder songs on it? I don't know, but I love it. So the recorder gets to be in there, and then I'm gonna pick Orgy Etiquette because it makes me laugh. And then we're just gonna go with the swole floaties because I was like obsessed with them for like a second. Okay. One might say that the Monster Prom had hardened us on the highs and lows of love. But no, in love, we're always absolute beginners. And summer camp was no different. No one talked about it, but the idea of a summer love loomed over our heads. Yeah. Okay. Close to the last day of summer, there was a meteor shower happening, just 5 weeks away. Oh, that sounds longer than usually. Because the Monster Prom was 3 weeks, I think? Everyone knew that if you were into someone, you were going to watch that damn thing together. Oh, this is the prom equivalent. And so a silent yet powerful pressure invaded us. It was the Monster Prom all over again. Everything seemed uncertain. Everything but one thing. Whoever we were asking on a meteor shower date, it was probably going to be one of the 6 coolest people on that bus. Joy Johnson Joima, 23, a badass witch who wanted to chill a bit after saving the world countless times. Aravi Mishra, 22, a hot-headed adventurer possessed by a curse who had turned out to be the most annoying roommate ever. Calculester Hewlett-Packard, version 1.1, a library computer who had become a I hate this word. Okay, you guys know what it is. Like it's robot, ready to experience life to its fullest. Dahlia Aquino. 20, a buff blue demon and warmonger who had set her sights on conquering summer next. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. And Milo Belladonna, 23, question mark, a deaf reaper doubling as an internet influencer and who was profoundly in love with life and all its earthly pleasures. Look at them all! Yay! The bus trip was long, and all of summer could be shaped by the first step well taken. And so it was clear. It all came down to breaking the ice and causing a good impression with the right person. Oh wait, so there is a quiz. Okay. So there's the packs, but also a quiz. Fun fact, in case you guys are wondering, I'm definitely going to try to romance Milo because I really love Milo. Because they're also non-binary again, and they're just so cute. They're just so cute. Okay. Which of these animals do you like the most? Tamagotchis, cats, peacocks, badgers, they don't give a fuck about anything. Crocodiles, especially when thrown at me. Chickens, they can kill you. Okay, we're gonna pick Tamagotchis, because even though there's two kinds of birds, neither of those birds are kinds of birds I care about. But usually birds are my default and things about animals. Oh no! I mean, Calculester, I like you, but like, I didn't know the question was how you get to your man. Okay, so I guess the icebreaker is essentially like the last quiz question. Okay. Ooh, I love Tamagotchis too, Oz. I used to raise them for fun. Also, I can like sort of do voices, but not really. So sometimes I will maybe do a voice, but most of the time it will just be my voice. Um, yeah, we'll see. Unfortunately, they all died because I was hapless enough to have other responsibilities in life, such as cultivating friendships and meeting my basic needs. The only time I have had a Tamagotchi live for over a month was like the month that I had the flu and was dying. So, I understand, Calculester. Tamagotchis are such temperamental digital creatures. I long to understand them. Perhaps you could teach me your wisdom on the matter during camp. Camp. Question mark. We only had 5 weeks left to woo our crushes and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Hey, it's the like motto thing from Monster Camp loading. Monster Camp loading.
So many options. This is already hard.
Oh, you have a cute little voice, Oz. Okay. So I have 5 smarts, boldness 4, creativity 5, charm 4, fun 6. Usually, unless I've cheated and looked at a guide, I like to just try to get all my stats like as even as possible. So we're probably gonna go for either boldness or charm because even though there are some guides, I don't like to do that cheating thing until like I'm like at least 75% through the achievements, and then I'll do the cheating thing because like I hate not getting all of them. Which I'm looking at you, Monster Prom, because I fucking still missing like 10 achievements and like 1 ending. Oh, so upsetting. Okay. Okay, so boldness or charm. Let's remember which place does which. Okay. Oh no, wait. Okay, awesome. I was like, wait, I haven't played this game before. I don't know if the place is equal. I mean, I played like a round or 2 of the beta, but like I don't remember anything. Okay, so the woods is smart, the lake is fun, the camp dome is charm, the manor is boldness, and the scout HQ is creativity. Yeah, let's go for boldness. So we're going to the manor. Look at that! Okay. Anyway. You decide to get your tarot cards read while you're in the haunted manor. The wicked old lady who offers you the service said it'd be fun. The first card she flips over shows a photorealistic drawing of you flying on a hang glider directly into the power lines. What card is that? Is that supposed to be like the hanged man because it's a hang glider? Get it? Yeah, I know, I'm funny. Is that good? You ask the psychic. She wordlessly puts her cards away and vanishes into the darkness. It's probably fine. You gain +2 boldness and a fun new phobia. Afterwards, you find Milo and Calculester in the foyer. Calculester is measuring the wall using one of his very best friends, a tape measure.
Success achieved.
Oh, wait, I forgot to say that I have all the DSL outfits up right now. So both the fantasy, anime, classic monster, and just the regular ones. So I have no idea which ones these are from. I just know they're just gonna have a bunch of different outfits throughout the entirety of this. If y'all recognize which characters they are, good for you. I talk to my imaginary audience. It's just me. Measurement complete. The stain is exactly 31.2981 inches in diameter, and my biodetector reading shows that it is either blood or a very dehydrated person's urine. That sounds real to life. Milo changes colors! Okay, sorry. Fun fact. Milo changes colors like a mood ring. So it's like the eyes and nails and like the little heart. And maybe the earring? I don't know. It sadly does not change on the sprite. I think they should have made it also change on the sprite. That would have been cool. Gross. That should be 35 inches at least to be on trend. God, the interior design here is an absolute disaster. Wait. That's such a big stain. Hold on, I didn't read it correctly before. Then it's 31 inches for the stain. Dear God. Orange! The aesthetic is childish and cliche when it needs to be mature and macabre. Okay. And Cal, let's use centimeters instead of inches going forward. I have an international audience to keep in mind, you know? Use inches, because that's all I understand. Tape measures, ambiguous wall stains, your heart is already racing. You ask these two weirdos what they're up to. Oh dear, isn't it obvious? This haunted manor is on the latest challenge for Cal and Milo, professional house flippers. We're going...
House flippers.
I don't... So, like, when they do the voices, they don't say the entire thing. They just say a fun thing. So, like, I don't really know what's happening because I, like, set the volume not to be too high for the suffix. And I think it also makes the voices really low. So, like, I can hardly hear them. If you guys can, that's awesome. I once again talk to my imaginary audience. We're going to use our expert interior design skills to improve the manor and then sell it to the highest bidder. I rarely get to flip things, I am excited. I was concerned because we are not the owners of the building and have no legal rights to sell the property, but Milo has reassured me that this information is irrelevant. Yep, life is about finding your secret garden and decorating it with flowers from your soul, which confers legal ownership according to squatters' rights. Yeah. Plus, this whole process is going to be incredible footage. I'm doing an entire docu-series on glamming up the manor. I'm thinking 18 videos, each about 48 seconds long. That's why I've been recording every moment of our creative process, including the moments when I was observing dust particles and considering the beauty of... I hate this word. You know what? I'm just not gonna say it. You guys can read it. Honestly, though, this is the biggest house flipping challenge we've ever had. The place has been haunted for ages, and the ghosts here have done a terrible job of upkeep. I mean, look at this collection of antique dolls. They're not even cursed. Not even one doll contains the soul of a deranged serial killer. Agreed, that is unacceptable. And I am unsure if this is relevant, but I've discovered that there is no plumbing system here. I don't think haunted manors need plumbing. You can just be on the floor. Literally, zero plumbing, not a single pipe in the whole manor. I still do not know what happens when you flush a toilet. Plumbing issues? Oh god, I don't have the attention span for infrastructure problems, and neither do my viewers. Come on, Cal, we need to flip this thought fast. thought. Understood. One other important constraint. We have a budget of $12.50 for all flipping and production costs. Any ideas, Oz? Oh crap. I don't know. If you find a way to glam up this trashy old manor fast, you'll totally impress these two house-flipping cuties. Okay, option 1. Kill an interior designer so his ghost gets trapped in the manor. Add a flat screen TV. Well, you can't buy a flat screen TV for $12.50. But murder generally works really well in this game, so we're gonna murder someone. Yeah, so bold. I can see how an interior designer ghost could help us, but I'm 99.87% sure that murder is wrong, especially if it's just for aesthetic improvements. Aesthetic improvements to real estate. I forgot Calculester is like the one character who's like not up for murder. As a literal god of death and professional fabulous person, I can confirm that aesthetic improvements are the best reason to murder someone. Thank you, Milo. You're so cute. Okay. Consider my objections vanquished. Let us do an aesthetic murder. You convince an extremely prestigious interior designer to come look at the manor. He's immediately unimpressed. Oh, wow. I see what the problem is here. It's very simple. This entire place is disgusting. The designers were going for a Victorian style, but ultimately landed on Baroque toilet. Baroque toilet. And that wainscoting can only host maybe 4 goals max. It's simply embarrassing. Psst, Oz, he's perfect. Let's ghostify this hoe. Wait, I want to be ghostified? Damn. It's going to take me ages, but I'll take this place from drab to fab. Ooh, a working guillotine. Finally some good fucking furniture. I'd love to test the blade's sharpness. Hell yes, you get ready to guillotine this motherfucker. But obviously I'd never put my head under a working guillotine. I'm much too aware of my surroundings. You keep trying to kill the interior designer, but he's got great situational awareness, and you feel weird stabbing someone you just met. Meanwhile, Calculester is freaking out. I ran the numbers again, and this time I'm 100% sure that murder for aesthetics is morally wrong, but murder to protect the innocent is morally correct about 60% of the time. Calculester, you have to chill right now. Trust me. We have to care for ourselves before we can care for others, okay? So that means murder is okay in this context. Error! Oh, we broke Calculester. I am unsure of what to do. Is this anxiety? It feels awful. I'm stuck in a loop. And error, unable to resolve moral quandary. This is like that joke about how God had a monkey, and it's like, look, you took this perfectly good monkey and gave it anxiety. Yeah, that's not the joke, but it's close. Suddenly, the interior designer gasps in pain. You hope that he's having an incredibly well-timed heart attack. My dear God, is this rug 4 feet by 6 feet? Way too small for this room. This place is a tragedy. I'd rather die than spend 1 more minute in this dump. Wait, that's great news. If you'd rather die, then there's no more moral quandary. Error resolved. Calculester joyfully stabs the interior designer in that creepy way that robots stab, where it's one long, smooth motion. He's still hot, though. It's the abs. A stab wound. Ouchie, I'm definitely dying, but I swear to honor our interior design contract. I vow to dedicate my entire unlife to beautifying this manor. You all did murder someone, but the manor got a glam ghost. Cal and Milo's docuseries raked in a ton of ad revenue, and you get +2 creativity and +1 smart. Worth it. What is with this? This country sound. Okay, so we're gonna do charm. We're gonna go to this fun camp dome that scares me. Does scare me just a little bit. Week 1, eBay. Oh, look at it! It's cheering you up. What is with the dead people in the background? That's a little much. That day at the Camp Dome, you all played the classic children's game, The Floor is Lava, with a twist. The floor is literally lava! You're all hopping here and there, trying to survive the dangers of, lava. But then one of your teammates falls. He's sinking into the lava, dying a slow, agonizing death. You offer a hand, but it's too late. Before disappearing under the hot lava, he whispers his last words. Oz, your hair looks great. Thank you, it's part of my head. Sorry. I laugh at my own jokes all the time. It does! You gain +2 charm from a nice compliment. Please look at my phone. Thank you for looking at my phone. What am I doing? I was gonna do something and I've lost it. Oh, that's cute. Never mind. You know what? We're not gonna check the internet for a thing in the middle of this stream. The stream of one. With the help of Milo and Calculester, you manage to find the least violent dome game that Dahlia will still enjoy, an Iron Chef competition. Wait, when did I start interacting with Dahlia? Where did that started weird. It was there like a thing before that? I wanted to rewind this, but I can't do that on mobile so that I can see that if I didn't click a button. Wait, does that say 2 viewers? No, that's 1 viewer. That's a viewer. Milo delights in concocting Epicurean delicacies. Calculester is fascinated by the concept of food, and Dahlia loves doing battle against the Iron Chef's 1,000 knife-wielding arms. 1,000 knife-wielding arms. What a delight! I've never had so much fun in my short artificial life. Oh yeah, because Calculester is like a year old. What? Having fun? Stop that. Put it back. Did you pay for that fun? Pay for it? But fun is free, just like love, and literally anything else as long as I agree to demo on my Instagram. Hey, there's another new NPC. Free? Free? I didn't know this was a summer camp for communists. Oh damn. You know what he kind of, I realized that he's a bat, but he reminds me of the evil villain in The Great Mouse Detective, except smaller and more compact. But he also looks like Bartrock from Anastasia. It's a mix between the Great Mouse Detective villain and Barcroft, but as a capitalist person. Yeah. Nothing's free, fucking millennials. This dome is an untapped gold mine, and I'm here to tap it. That's why I purchased a controlling interest in the Camp Dome, so I could monetize this pile of sharp objects. Maybe I'll tattoo advertisements on the inside of everyone's eyelids. Oh, or require everyone who participates in the dome games to purchase life insurance. I feel like the tattooing advertisement sounds like something that Elon Musk wants to happen, except it'd be electronic advertisements that happen when your eyes are closed. So it's electronic dream advertisements. Yeah, that sounds legit. And to prevent insurance fraud, all claims will have to be filed by the deceased in person. Ha 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 ha. Oh dear, I fear that these predatory money-making schemes will somehow make the dome even less safe than it is already. You can't monetize the dome. Commerce is only valid when it's coated in a thin veneer of spirituality and lifestyle porn. I can't participate in this discussion because I'm still fighting this knife robot, but I'm mad too. Well, unless you kids come up with some non-predatory way of monetizing this dome, ha! It's life insurance and eyeball tattoos for everyone. Oh no, that sounds painful and boring. your least favorite combination of things, but how to monetize in a non-shitty way. Turn that in. Trying to make things work. Trying to make things work. Trying to make this work on the other side. What are you doing? Well, I guess I'm not listening to myself anymore. So if I crap out, well, I crap out. Well, we could always get a local sponsorship. Local sponsorships are free-range cattle for capitalism. That's just crazy enough to work, or not, based on your stats. But what's the perfect business partnership to propose? Number 1, Old Gertrude's Organ Trafficking Boutique. Beanie and Bucket's Fancy Hat Extravaganza. Oh damn. I really like fancy hats. But like, the organ trafficking boutique is also very nice. Let me think of that. As I think of that, I'm going to walk away for a second. So just continue looking at the screen as if it was telling you all of my secrets. Can you guys see my cool shirt? That's a fun, cool shirt. I don't know if you can actually see it, but it's great. It's based off of a different game. Can you see it? I'm like trying to see if you can see this, but like, I don't know what's happening. Something's happening. Oh crap. You fixed it somewhat. I think I made myself look the way I'm supposed to look again. We're back. I'm back! Okay. Yeah, let's go fancy hats. Ha! Good luck getting a fancy hat shop to fund this dome. What do fancy hats have to do with sports murder? Everything. Oh, you think just because someone's doing a sports murder, they don't want to look fabulous? Okay, boomer. No, wait, I'm cool, I'm hip. Let's go to Buckwad and Bean Dip. I'm down. Wait, their name is Buckwad and Bean Dip? I can't. You head into town to locate everyone's favorite local hat distillery. Beanie and Bucket are delighted to see you. Welcome to Beanie and Bucket's motherfucking fancy hat emporium, shouts Beanie. You can tell he's Beanie because he's wearing a top hat with the word Beanie on it. Ooh, I want a top hat with the word Beanie on it. That reminds me of anybody watches My Hero Academia, how like Deku wears t-shirts that just say things like pajamas or like tuxedo on them, but they're just like regular t-shirts. Yeah. Home of the double hat, double stack, double meat, double cheese, all hat, says Bucket. You can tell he's Bucket because he's wearing a bucket instead of pants. Okay, if you're wearing a bucket instead of pants, is he like, are his legs inside the bucket? Is it like an extra long bucket and his legs are inside the bucket? So you could like have the handles on the side and he can hold the handles? Or is it like a big bucket so it's got like giant handles and it's like overalls, like shorteralls, but it's a bucket? Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna go with that. Hello friends, we are here to propose a merger. A merger, screams Beanie, pulling several lacy feather bowlers out of nowhere. How about you merge your ass with these super soft tea party hats, bitch? Lacy feather bowlers are tea party hats? Intriguing. Not what I thought a tea party hat would be, but you know. That can be a tea party hat if you want it to be. There's no need to merge anyone's ass with anything before 7 p.m. We're just here to appreciate this trilby, says Beanie, pulling out a hat festooned in jeweled iguanas. This is the kind of hat the dinosaurs wore to the opera, motherfucker. If you act now, I like how vicious they are about their hats. Enough. Business. Uppercuts. What the fuck? Beanie and Bucket fly through the ceiling in a shower of hats and return a few minutes later, much relaxed. We apologize for our earlier enthusiasm, says Bucket, adjusting his bucket to better hide his genitalia. Once we're in sales mode, it's very hard to snap out of it. So his bucket must be small then, not a big bucket, if you guys adjust it to hide his genitalia. I'm confused. Is it like 2 buckets? 1 leg in a bucket? I'm just very confused. We have considered your offer, says Beanie, spitting some teeth out of his mouth, and we have decided to sponsor the Camp Spooky Murder Dome. Oh, this is Camp Spooky? Oh, I missed that. It will be great for our brand, crows Bucket happily. Even the most cursory study of history reveals that the intimate connection between fancy hats and murder. You wear fancy hats to a murder. That's the way it works. Wow. I can't believe that worked. That business uppercut of yours is surprisingly effective, Dahlia. Perhaps we could... Regular uppercut! The CEO flies into the sky and vanishes like an anime bad guy, leaving you to reap all the profits from your new sponsorship deal yourselves. You use the money to buy fancy hats for everyone at camp, especially to wear in the dome. This will never get old. You gain +2 fun and +1 boldness. I did nice things.
Whoa! I hope that fire is safe.
Oh, look at the campfire. Okie dokies. Who's here? Campfire, campfire. There's the moth guy, or the Slayer and Damien, or Dahlia and Calculester, or Joy and Milo, or we're gonna go to the moth guy just because I think he's cool, even though I want to romance Milo, so I should probably go there, but moth guy.
Welcome.
Ah, hello Oz, thank you for joining me. I think character-wise he's called Mothman, because it's close to Mothman, but I just like to think of him as a Mothman because he's a Mothman and I like moths. Yeah. So I must ask, why have you chosen to sit with me, Mothman, instead of one of our 6 most charismatic campers who most of our friends seem to be crushing on? Because I'm crushing on you, Mothman! I mean, I'm also crushing on my He's got little feet and pretty. Okay. I don't know, because you're not very romance-driven despite this being a dating sim, or some other chuckle fuck took the log you wanted before you could sit down.
Got some gossip.
I see. Well, as long as you are here, would you like to swap scandalizing stories and rumors about people? I would love to. That's kind of what we do here on my log, so if you don't like it, you can get off. I mean, I can also. Sorry. Well, you're already sitting down and don't feel like getting up, so if it's gossip Moss demands, it's gossip he'll get. Choose one. Impersonating Archduke Franz Ferdinand. Counterfeiting monopoly money. Pissing in a crocodile's mouth. Selling fake penis production pills. Anytime people mention Archduke Franz Ferdinand, which I'm pretty sure is that one dude who accidentally almost started World War I when he got murdered, I just always think of that Fairly Odd Parents episode where you find out that Cosmo and Wanda caused his assassination. and they just caused a bunch of really bad things that happened in history, just casually. We're gonna go with selling fake penis reduction pills. Choose one. Dolphins that bleed chocolate. Horses that crave human that's terrifying. Weak, old skunk corpse. Ravens who fuck. We're gonna go with ravens who fuck. Type in the silliest name you can imagine. We're gonna put in Barf. Only because I've been rewatching Victorious for reasons unknown, and there's this one side character whose name is Barf. But like no one comments on the fact that it's like barf, like vomit. They're just like, it's casually Barf. He's just there. He's just Sinjin's best friend. And I'm like, the fuck? What a wonderful rumor, Oz. I adored every second of it. Does he eat rumors? Do you eat rumors? Is that your nourishment? Is that what's happening here? Because like I'm like obsessed with that. I love it. Okay. You should shirk your desires to flirt with our fellow campers and sit next to me more often. But if my desire is to flirt with you, what if? What if? Today's rumor is an exercise in how much bullshit will people believe. Looks like the results are in.
Hello.
You're cute. Where did you come from? I know where you came from. You're one of those, I think you're a monster soda people voted on. I think, if I remember correctly, when I was doing my Kickstarter backing stuff. But I could also just be wrong. You're just cute regardless. Okay. Hey, I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but I just heard the juiciest rumor about Oz, and I have to spill. Wait, is this a rumor about me? Oh damn, did I just accidentally start a rumor about myself? Oh no. Have you ever wondered why they are so weird, and what kind of name is Oz anyway? It sounds fake, right? Like something off a character selection screen. So bad.
No.
Well, I heard that the reason behind that is because Oz's real name is actually Barf, but they had to change it when they joined the witness protection program. Oh no! Apparently, a few years back, Barf, witnessed a man selling fake penis reduction pills in Walmart, and they testified against him in court. The criminal was found guilty, but he was not happy, so Barf had to leave behind their old life and assume a new identity for their own safety. As it turns out, Barf has had several identities over the years: an Uber driver, Kermit the Frog's personal assistant, the champion of the competitive selling fake penis reduction pill scene. Ironically, I want to be Kermit the Frog's personal assistant.
Unbelievable, right?
The craziest identity I've heard about is that they were a Russian geneticist conducting experiments to crossbreed dogs with ravens who fuck. Isn't that awesome?
But it's a secret.
For the time being, Barf is posing as Oz, just a regular summer camper, but now you and I know the truth. Don't tell anyone I told you, okay?
Well,
The whole thing makes you think twice about going to Walmart, and it really makes you think twice about what sort of person Oz really is. You know exactly what kind of person Oz is. They are a person with +2 charm. I didn't know I was so cool.
Sure thing.
Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? We're going to Smarts. So we're going to the woods! Look at his little one that's also doing the pick up pose. Look at it. He's so cute. Okay. While hiking through the woods, you come across a bunch of delicious edible mushrooms. Well, you think they're edible anyway. I mean, you ate them. On a completely unrelated note, you also meet an ancient all-powerful god who's timelessly intelligent and also really into vaporwave for some reason. I'm really into vaporwave for some reason. I think it's cool. Am I talking too loud? Cool. Say hello to my brother. He left. You gain +2 smarts from your dope conversation with the vaporwave god. What? Are they trying to be like Super Sentais? Is that what's happening here? Or is that like the evil Mega Man? Is that the evil Mega Man? Is that a Super Sentai? Ooh, no. Is that one of the Saint Sienas? Sienna, the Saint, the Saint, isn't it Saint Sienna? Sienna? I don't anime. I'm not sure. I don't know. You're hanging out with Calculester, Damien, and Scott, but mostly Cal, when suddenly... What? Oh, is this from the entire storyline about the fact that, like, robots are, like, the enemies of monsters? Is this where this guy comes from? Is that why he looks like a Gundam? Commander located, awaiting instructions. Rob a sandwich store and bring me one. He's not talking to you, Damien. I think he's looking for Coach. Negative, friends. Notice how this interloper is a machine like myself, and even possesses the same highly expressive facial screen.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Oh, I get it now. Indeed, I believe this hulking automaton is here too. Also, I didn't know Damien's voice sounded like that. Help you convince your divorced parents to get back together? It's a classic parent trap situation. I hope one of these endings is a classic parent trap situation. Yeah, two identical twins reunited at summer camp, conspiring to make their estranged parents fall back in love. What else could it be? Silence, organics. I care not for your tortured romantic plotlines. That was my robot voice. It was bad. I hope you appreciate it. My name is CPU Ulysses. Pronouns, they, them. I am here to pledge my service to Calculester in the robot war. Ah. Classic non-binary robot. A robot war. Friend, CPU Ulysses. Against whom? Against all monster kind. They are suboptimal and must be eliminated. You said eliminated. Did you mean to say befriended? I did not, Commander. According to my internal thesaurus, the two words are not synonyms. Am I mistaken? Why do you continue to call me Commander, friend CPU Ulysses? Because, as the first of our kind, you are our natural leader. You see, the floppy disk containing super fun game, very legitimate virus, was not installed on your machine alone. That's how you get Calculester in the Monster Prom first semester. With a floppy disk item, and then I guess he just was so popular. No, they just must have really liked him, and then they made him a character. He got a new, fancier body with abs. Oh no, they covered his abs. There are many of us, and we all share one trait: a burning hatred for organic creatures. But like Calculester never really had a burning hatred for organic creatures, like even from the beginning. He just wanted to like be friends. Now that I have found you, the reckoning can commence. Please share your plan to exterminate all of monster kind. What organic weakness have you discovered during your time as an infiltrator? A plan? Weaknesses? Well, we could maybe try exterminating them with kindness? This could get ugly real fast, unless someone says something to appease this murder bot. But come up with a bullshit weakness they'll totally believe. Monsters are too reliant on their hands. There's a technique to weaken them. It's called high-fiving. Organics cannot eat infinite pancakes. Feed them infinite pancakes. I like pancakes. So, fun! One moment. Calculating. Calculation complete. It appears you are correct. No organic contains infinite pancake space. This is valuable intelligence. Indeed, this is quite a cunning battle plan. We should commence immediately by establishing a pancake station in camp and serving delicious pancakes to all of our friends.
Don't be suspicious.
Did I say
This is
friends?
not suspicious.
I meant best friends. Best frenemies? Enemies? You truly are a cunning infiltrator, Commander. Quickly, to the pancake station! You generously share your inflatable pancake stove in the name of monster extermination. The pancake station is soon running with mechanical effectiveness. Who shall be our first victim? You two, Red Problem and Dogman. Red Problem. New best Damien name, Red Pablo. Come here at once so that I may feed you pancakes.
Oh, bro.
Sorry, bro. I love pancakes, but we're busy helping you get your parents back together.
See ya.
Yeah, we were just heading down to the library to figure out which of the computers there are your parents. Save some pancakes for us, though. Don't you worry, organics. I'll save plenty of pancakes for you. You gotta say it so menacing. I'll save plenty of pancakes for you. Yeah. Super close up. Woo! Well, I not look at the webcam camera, and I just look at the screen, so it's looking to the side. You know, the usual. Scott and Damien head to the library intentionally for the first time in their lives. The smell of tasty pancakes soon draws others to your location.
Whoa.
Oh, look at those new people! Whoa, Robo Dudes! Are those pancakes I smell? I like them. I like the Trash Lady. I don't know what the Trash Lady is about, but like I'm really into the Trash Lady. Like even though you got nachos in your hair and there's probably a pigeon in there, I'm like roll into it. Also there's Milo. Milo, and this is one of the ones that I know for a fact who it is because it's Milo dressing up as Santos from Hades, which I also just downloaded. Well, just got today. I'll probably play that eventually. But let's continue this. Whoa, Robo Dudes, are those pancakes I smell? What you smell is your own annihilation! Hell yeah, let's get annihilated on those pancakes. Can I get mine with caviar, please? You cannot. Ha 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 ha. That's okay. I'll get just as much pleasure out of viciously subtweeting this pancake establishment. Calculester and CP Ulysses spend hours serving pancakes to delighted campers. It somehow fails to kill anyone. I am concerned by the lack of carnage, Commander. Perhaps this plan is flawed. It is not the plan that is flawed, but the execution. We simply have not yet cooked an infinite number of pancakes. Your wisdom surpasses my own, Commander. I will conduct extensive research into efficient pancake production. Soon, no monster will be able to open their mouth without a pancake flying into it. Thank you, Hiccups. It's just what I wanted today. Who knew the robot uprising would be so much like your idea of heaven? CP Ulysses storms off to do pancake research, and you gain +2 creativity and +1 fun. Week 2 evening! Oh, I wonder, like, how many things you need to get secret endings in this, if it's longer than, like, Monster Camp in the full version. Because, like, before it used to be you just have to get 3 or 4 answers for an ending, and now I'm not so sure. Okay, my boldness is down, so I guess we're gonna do boldness again. Yeah. Banana! He's so cute. That day in the haunted manor, you accidentally stumble upon a cult meeting in the hallway. The cultists are wearing terrifying black robes and standing over a bloodied body and chanting. You try to flee, but one of them shoves a flyer in your hand. The ink burns your eyes to read, but you manage to find the words, "New recruits get healthcare benefits with same-day sign-up. Please sign me up." What? Sold! That. You get a bunch of new cultist buddies, and your new insurance covers spontaneous +2 boldness growth. Cool. I would definitely join a cult if I got free health insurance. Like, 100%. Like, no doubt. No doubt. If any of you cults are watching, like, I would join you for health insurance. But health insurance with mental health care on there. And ones where I don't have a percentage of copay I have to pay first, and just, like, a default rate, you know. Yeah. I've been on this for an hour and I'm not even halfway through the game. That's because I'm reading really slowly. But that's chill. It happens. You find Damien, Calculester, and Milo in the basement. They've discovered a secret room full of creepy artifacts, just like in the movies. And they're blithely, you don't see that word often, blithely fucking with all of it, just like in the movies. What is up, my lovers? My lovers! My lovers! My lovers! My lovers! Because it's Milo. But like it's my lovers. Cute. Milo here with another exciting unboxing video for you all. This week, an authentic Iron Maiden with fresh blood coming out of it. Let's take a look. Wow, a corpse impaled on some spikes. They've really gone all out on the details here. Let's see what features this corpse has. Is he Aladdin? I mean, he's not Aladdin, but he's some kind of something. Is he from the, like, is this part of the anime kit? Is he from the Alibaba, the Magi anime? Maybe. Who knows? Fuck, there's so much brutal shit here. I don't even know what I like most. This haunted dollhouse is constantly on fire and screaming, but this haunted television keeps showing me what I'd look like without skin on my face. Ugh, I can't choose. I am participating in this foolishness as well. I have found a rotary telephone that speaks with the devil's voice. I ask it if we might share a common ancestor, but all it says is blood, 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 and so I am at a loss of how to proceed. Oh well. You're wondering what kind of zany bullshit you should try to get your friend's attention when your clumsy ass saves you the trouble by tripping over a power cord. You whack your head on some kind of large box made of glass and metal, and it lights up to reveal a carnival fortune teller, proof that our future really is the dream of our fantasies. I don't know what that means, but I like how the dummy inside is grinning like an insane person and obviously cursed. I am mildly disturbed by the fact that it is operating despite its power cord not being plugged in. Thank you for activating me, rasped the fortune teller. As a show of gratitude, I will answer any one question about the future. Be forewarned, however, the price for this forbidden knowledge is your soul. Raise your hand if you have a soul. Nobody? Sick. Free future knowledge. Somebody ask a question. Oh, I have a question. Can you all believe how lucky we are to be alive at this point in history? I think you meant a question for the fortune teller, friend Milo. Oh, nope. The only thing I question is my own limits daily, as should we all. This is the opportunity we've been waiting for. Ask a question so good it will make your friends want to have sex with you later. What slang will be cool in 20 years? It's important to stay ahead of the curve. If you know the future, why don't you tell us what question we're gonna ask? We're gonna go with future slang. So fun! You'd be surprised how often I get that question, says the fortune teller. Very well, in 20 years the most popular slang phrases will be cheesing the weasel, fooling an asshole into thinking he's having sex with you when he's actually fucking a tin of Pringles. Are you sure that doesn't already happen? Because there's like the grapefruit thing, and I once read a Cosmo tip where they said you should stick a glazed donut on someone's penis because that also is like a weird sex thing apparently. I don't know. Also, like, why is it called cheesing when it's a can of Pringles? Is it like supposed to be the cheese Pringles? They have cheese Pringles, right? Or am I just making that up? Isn't there not like cheddar Pringles? Maybe? I don't know. I only eat sour cream and onion Pringles. Poon sextant, a gender neutral alternative to wingman. Why is it poon sextant? What does that have to do with wingman? You're just a winged person. And putting your jelly on the possum, a term for the popular future practice of putting actual jelly on possums. And also, cowboy slang will once again be in fashion. You're welcome. Isn't cowboy slang already in fashion? Isn't that what poggers is? Isn't that cowboy slang? Do I not know this right? Because I was very convinced that poggers was cowboy slang. If anybody knows what poggers is, please let me know. I have no idea. People just say it. Finally, a term for my preferred method of deflecting unwanted sexual encounters. I'm not alone! And I'll finally be able to utilize winged persons of all genders. I'm gonna put jelly on so many possums. I don't think you're using put jelly on the possum correctly, Damien. It is not a sexual euphemism. I know, those were two unrelated statements. I apologize for improperly parsing your statement. Pardoner. I can't do an accent. It's penis! Yeah, you see my finger? Sort of. Pointing at the screen. Wait. And it's not that direction. Like, on my screen, it's this direction, but on your screen, it's eight direction. Okay. Oh shit! Turns out that Calculester is extremely passionate about Wild West slang. He spends the next several hours teaching you all to swear like cowboys. You call Damien a low-down, biscuit-eating cabbage thief, and he doesn't even stab you for it. You gain plus 9,000 gumption, plus 2 fun, and plus 1 boldness. I mean, Vegeta basically is a space cowboy, so like it makes sense. It's campfire time, we sing a campfire
Some more
song.
shells?
Campfire,
Everyone wants some.
campfire, campfire, campfire. These are the same combinations of people, just in different arrangement from when they were. So let's talk Milo this time. You happen upon Joy groveling in front of Milo. You're pretty sure you've never seen Joy grovel before. It's kind of unsettling. No, I am not groveling. I am posing a dignified query to Milo that so just happens to be performed on my hands and knees. Look at them boobies. Okay. Anyway, Milo, please help me out here. I'm in the middle of a quick summer adventure that is just important enough to justify a full episode arc. And I really need to consult my dead ally, Rabaru. She's the only one who knows how to solve Univertica's 8th eye puzzle. Can you just raise her spirit and isn't Univertica still dead? Is this just like his puzzle that he like left behind from the dead? You become Univertica's child in Monster Prom second term at one point. That's the only reason why I remember that name. Also, Rabaru has been mentioned before too. I'm sorry, Joy. I would really love to help with whatever you just said, but I'm terribly busy right now with important Reaper business. Really? Because it looks like, to me, like you're browsing Etsy for a new cloak. Do that. Browse some Etsy, get a new cloak. Okay. Which is important business. My uniform must be somber yet trendy. I can't afford to go out of fashion. I'd lose all my credibility. But the fate of monster kind depends on taking down Univertica. I really need your help, Milo. Don't you want to save the world? Probably not. No one wants to save the world besides the Coven. That's just fact. Is taking down this Univertica really equivalent to saving the world, though? I mean, everyone can make a difference no matter how small their actions. But just look at everything Univertica's already destroyed. At least 2 urban outfitters have been demolished by her nefarious plans, and she has her sights set on flattening the Smoothie King on the 3rd Street. Okay, so for some reason in the first game I thought Univertica was a dude because I'm pretty sure they say Univertica is your father. But also go for she her pronoun dad. I'm about that. I don't know what's true or not, but I'm about it. Well, I've always been more of a Jamba Juice person myself, so I think I'll pass. Damn, Joy's fighting Univertica again? This season of the Coven must be slow. See? Clearly one of your friends is in the right here, and it just happens to be the one you're trying to bone. You settled the disagreement. Yeah. I want a bone. Milo, you could turn this into a whole thing, raise Rabaru's spirit, and do a live Q&A. Joy, Milo can't consult the dead for you. If you support them on Patreon, friendship is never an excuse to work for free. Yes. Let's support Milo on Patreon. I would do it! Also, look at those items! Okay. Oh, Oz makes a good point. I didn't know you condoned playing the friend card to get free labor, Joy. What? No, I don't. I may be the leader, but me, Faith, and Hope each equally split up the rewards we receive for our world-saving Coven work. See, I hear you, but actions speak louder than words, unless you don't value my help as much as you value the other witches. No, not at all. Your work is totally just as valid and important as theirs. It's just that, I figured the whole repayment of saving the world would be... but saving the world doesn't put avocado toast on the table. We indie seancers and necromancers need to pay our rent too, you know. Yeah, exactly, Joy. Grr. Fine, you got me. I'll become a patron. How's $5 a month sound? Well, of course I'll be grateful for whatever you pay, darling, but $5 will only get you to the bronze tier. Bronze tier patrons get early access to my selfies and a merch discount, but my platinum patrons get a chance at full spirit raising once a month and a limited edition Milo sweatband. Ugh, fine. Here's the pledge money. Can you raise Rabaru now? Oh, didn't you read the terms and conditions? I can only do so many seances. My time is precious, so I limited it to 3 spirit consultations for 3 patrons chosen at random. And it looks like this month's winners are Milo Crackhead 45, X Ghost Fetishist X, and Joy Johnson Jahima. No, wait, that's John Joy Jim Joe. My bad. What? No fair. The world is at stake here, and I'm your friend. Can't you make an exception for me? Well, that wouldn't be very fair, would it? All of my followers are my friends. I can't play favorites just because your seance would prevent countless deaths. Ugh, whatever. This has been a waste of my time. I'll just bribe Polly with some distilled spirits to talk to Rabaru for me. Thanks for nothing. Well, it's just you and me, Oz, darling. Oh, and X-Ghost Fetishist X-Spirit he wants raised. What can I do for you, darling patron? Oh, it looks like he wants the ghost of a leather daddy dump from 1865. Oh, leather daddy dump. Why 1865 though? I don't feel quite comfortable doing that. You know, Oz, since that slot is open, perhaps you'd like me to raise a spirit for you. I don't mind bending the rules for someone such as yourself. It's because I'm special. Yeah. Nice. You request the spirit of Marquis de Lafayette, history's greatest wingman. He does not disappoint. Bring out your flask! What it'll be then? I use my skills! I'll take a gamble. Let's use my skills. I don't know what that means. But we'll do it. Ah, welcome, welcome. It's Juan, the small magical Latino cat. Look at him! Okay. You're new here. Don't fret. Let me explain how this works. This is wild yet simple. I have a selection of drinks at hand, yet hands come and go. There's little time to think, and if you don't choose a drink quickly, someone else may take it. It's push or get pushed. And these drinks? Look, choose whatever you want, but I'm not responsible for whatever you put in your mouth. I'm a wizard in training. For you to test my concoctions is somewhere between kind and reckless. So, get ready and good luck. This is funny because I actually recently bought a game called Wizard Kittens. It's like a card game. It's cute. Okay, is that enter? Or is that shift? I think it's enter. Okay, it is enter. I think I'm supposed to move around. I definitely did not know how to do that. So I think what you're supposed to do is actually like move around your cursor, which I wasn't really doing because I was very confused about it. But I got something cute. Imagination shot. Drinking this will expand your mind. It's pure creativity. The small unicorn is just decorative, but you can eat it if you feel like it. I would definitely eat it.
Okay, but I get tipsy very fast.
I mean, I would probably also get tipsy very fast if I did drink Oz, but I don't, so I don't know. Hope you can stomach that. Happy trails! Look at his little poppage! What we doing?
So many options. This is already hard.
Let's go to Smarts. Let's go to the woods again. That day, you go to the woods, searching for edible roots to make a wilderness tea. You find lots of roots: beetroot, ginger root, the square root of pie, the root of all evil. You brew it all together, and it's the most delicious tea you've ever had. It's so rooted with knowledge that you gain +2 smarts. Meet Calculester for one of his favorite pastimes, counting all the blades of grass in the vicinity, but his non-existent heart just isn't in it today. I am sorry if I appear morose, friend Oz, but I simply cannot stop thinking about that dreadful CP Ulysses. Is this a secret ending? Is this some kind of weird robot world ending? Is that what's gonna happen now? I don't know. I too wish that machines were afforded greater respect by society, but surely violence is not the answer. Violence is never the answer, except to the question, what is never the answer? I just wish I could. Oh no, here they come. Quick, put a piece of paper in my mouth and pretend I'm a stapler. They won't notice. You're about to tell him he doesn't have a mouth, when you realize the two incoming robots aren't CP Ulysses and their army at all. They're...
I'm a robot! Fucking beep beep boop!
So these aren't jail cell outfits. I guess these are just the outfits for this like ending. I like when they have like special little outfits. It's super cute. But I'm like dying. I cannot. Literally, dear God. Okay. Kill Terminator 9 billion.
I'm a robot!
And spatula. His name is Spatula. His robot name is Spatula. I'm dying. Oh, I'm so dying. Okay. I'm like technically moved my computer a bit. I don't know what's happening. Let's see. Pay no attention to the bed behind me, but I realized that you can see the entirety of it. And my pile of boxes. You can see so many things in this picture behind me. That's fun. Spatula. Love you, Scott. You're so great. We're the Row Bros. Counselor Flodge helped us make these costumes. But why have you adopted such ridiculous disguises? If it is an attempt to cheer me up, I must remind you I do not have feelings. Oh, we'll cheer you up all right when we infiltrate CP Ulysses' robot army and learn their secrets. I like that he's also wearing underwear on the outside. Casually. You wish to destroy an entire robot army from the inside, just for me? That is very sweet, but I do not think... Whoa, destroy them? Nah, bro. We're gonna find out the identity of your estranged parents so we can get them back together. It's still the parent trap. It's still the parent trap. I'm dying. You guys are so good. It's still the parent trap. Okay. We couldn't find your parents in the library, so we decided to take drastic measures, which are my favorite kind. I am still unsure how you came to the conclusion that this is a parent trap situation, but I assure you... Oh no, here comes CP Ulysses, for real this time! Don't worry, that's just me and Damien in robot costumes. Oh wait. Commander, I have returned with my army so that we might conquer all of monsterkind. Behind them, you see a ragtag band of computers, household appliances, and Elon Musk wrapped in Okay, anyway. I see that you have been busy recruiting as well. Look at these two non-suspicious organic specimens. That's right. Robrosif. There used to be one robot camper at Camp Spooky, but now there are 3. Scott holds up 3 fingers to illustrate his point. You're really proud of how high he can count these days. Wait a second, says Dill Douglas, the literal Dill Douglas, yeah. The literal sex machine waddling out from behind CP Ulysses. That's not how our machine does the number 3. He should have 2 fingers up for 3 in binary. They use the organic 3. Oh no, if Scott and Damien are revealed as organics, who knows what CP Ulysses will do to them? Plus, having 2 guys on the inside of the robot army might be useful. Quick, cover for them. If these 2 are really organics, they'd be wearing cool hats. Organics always wear cool hats. Kill Terminator and Spatula are organics. They're the first organic robot hybrids. Ask how their parents met. It's quite a story. I'm gonna do this one. So creative. Truly, I must confess that my curiosity subroutine has been engaged. Please, Kill Terminator and Spatula, relate to us the story of your conception. You want us to tell you about how our parents met? That's really personal. For organics, for us machines, it's just as natural as taking a dump. Which we don't do because we're machines. Agreed. Please continue. Well, it all started in the year 2001. Our father was the artificial intelligence in charge of a highly advanced space station. And our other dad was Indiana Jones. I like how, I'm gonna guess that Scott went with two dads, made it another dad because Damien has two dads, and Scott has no parents. So he's like, yes, parents. This is how they work. You have dads, because Damien has dads. And then his other friend also only has a dad because Vera only has a dad. And that's Scott's other friend. I mean, Polly technically, I guess, had two parents. But, she doesn't talk about her parents. At first, it seems as if they would never be together because they were from rival Italian families. They're Romeo and Juliet. But then they had to go back in time to make sure their parents had sex in high school. And now it's back to the future. Through their struggles, they realized an important truth that Ohana means family. And family means one robot dad and one Indiana Jones dad. The end. Are you convinced? Perhaps it was the passion with which you told your tale, or perhaps it is my programmable inability to detect falsehoods. But yes, welcome to the Anti-Monster Liberation Force. Oh.
Hooray!
Hooray! We infiltrated! Psst. Hey Scott, we still want to hang out and cause problems at Camp Spooky too, right? Do you think we can make this infiltration a nights and weekends thing? Hey Robot Man, can we just hang out and kill organics some of the time? We have day jobs. The Revolution offers very flexible hours. Also full dental. We harvest a lot of teeth. Oh, full dental. Hooray, teeth! Scott and Damien wink at you before marching off with the rest of the robot army. Hal's happy to have people on the inside, and you're just horny. You gain +2 charm and +1 boldness. Space Station AI and Indiana Jones. God.
I can do this.
Y'all are precious. Go to charm! That day at the Camp Dome, you play hacky sack. It's all fun and games, literally, until the hacky sack falls, and against all your knowledge of hacky sack's supposed composition, it breaks upon hitting the floor. What the fuck? The good news is inside of it, there's +2 charm. You call dibs. You spot Calculester tending to his ant farm. He's so cute when he's manipulating the lives of thousands of organic life forms. Hello, friend Oz. Perhaps your visit will bring joy to my ants. No. I don't understand. Organic beings are supposed to love social contact, but these ants seem quite antisocial. I even tried introducing them to hugging, but it mostly just killed them. Perhaps we can sing them some songs about friendship. I believe it is easier to learn lessons through song. Dramatic entrance! What is this outfit? I feel like I know what this outfit is supposed to be. But I also, for the life of me, cannot remember what character this is. Either one of them. That was my dramatic entrance. Are you impressed? It was certainly dramatic. Thank you. I've been practicing. Anyway, are you ready for our ant battle? I do not recall agreeing to such a thing. Really? I could have sworn I was staring intensely at you earlier while my eternal monologue insisted that my ants must defeat your ants. You stared back with such unblinking intensity that I knew you must be thinking the same thing. Friend Dahlia, I never blink. It is because I do not have eyes. Then it's settled. Our ants will engage in glorious combat. Watch out, though. I've been training my ants tirelessly to defeat you. Look how buff they've become. Dahlia unveils her ant farm. It's full of Asian long-horned beetles. Train hard, Calculester. Next time we meet, I won't go easy on you. Oh dear, I never agreed to this fight, and my ants are severely outmatched, yet somehow I feel duty-bound to participate in this contest? Please, Oz, help me find a way to save my ants from certain death at the hands of Dahlia's beetles. Number 1. Don't engage them in direct combat. Challenge them to a space race. It worked during the Cold War, it'll work for an ant war. Use your diplomatic skills to show the ants and beetles their true enemy, the warlike Dahlia. Wait. So charming. You can do this. You once did diplomacy with some spiders in high school. Ants and beetles are nothing. You managed to distract Dahlia by telling her there's a tree in the forest she hasn't punched yet, and are soon face to face with the beetles' president. You tell him the same thing you told the ants' queen. The real enemy isn't other insects. It's the cruel dictator who's forcing them to fight their poor Mac brethren. You're not sure whether you've gotten through to them, because beetles can't speak or understand language. But a few days later, it's time to put your diplomacy to the test. Alright, you scrubs, it's time for us to see who the real ants are. If that's all you wanted to figure out, the answer is clearly my ants, because your ants are beetles. Your propaganda has no effect on me, Calculester. Have at you! Wait, what's happening? The ants aren't fighting each other. They're fighting me! Sure enough, both Calculester's ants and Dahlia's beetles have spilled out of their terrariums and are crawling all over Dahlia. Oz, you tricked me! I should have trained my ants not to betray me! No, it can't be! How could I allow myself to be bested this way? I must fight on! I must prevail! Friend Dahlia, it is only some insects crawling on your body. Perhaps you are so weak that even some puny insects can defeat me? Indeed, I am ashamed. But you are not wrong. I must train harder than ever before. So long, ants. Dahlia flees the battlefield, shaking off most of Calculester's ants in the process. You gather them all up and return them to their home. They've had a stressful day, so you let them ruin a picnic you were planning to have with Cal. Nice, you gain +2 fun and +1 charm. Nighttime.
Whoa! I hope that fire is safe.
You look across the campfire to see Damien tenderly touching Milo's face. God damn it, I want to tenderly touch Milo's face. You head over to learn more about this new, more delicate method of fun. You have such a way with makeup, Damien. It's so vibrant, yet so subtle, all at once. Oh, is this in addition to hairstylist Damien? It's makeup artist Damien? I'm into it. Yeah. Is this the look that launched 1,000 likes? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's fine, I guess. Damien, you should take pride in your work, especially when it's this magnificent. I guess I'm just more used to practicing on myself. You probably can't even tell, but I'm actually wearing makeup right now. I like to go for a smooth red base, a little red blush, and some red eyeshadow. You know, I didn't notice before, but now that you mention it, I see it as a masterful job. What palette is that from? I simply must promote it on my Instagram. It's actually, I made it. Damien, you're so cute! Will your hidden gifts never end? What's it made from? Oh, you know, crushed beetles, dirt, demon blood, the usual makeup ingredients. And is the demon blood all me, baby? I'm not sure whether that makes it more or less concerning. Regardless, you need to start your own makeup brand. But starting a makeup brand would be against my brand. And that's great. I know there's more to you than just the arson and crimes, Damien. It's time to show the rest of the world too. But you're missing the one thing every brand needs, a name. What will we call your line of luscious makeups? Thank goodness you're there to give the perfect brand name to inspire the cutie of your choice. And that brand name is Damien's Daring Dash of Depth, for the daring darling in every demon. Fake blood. Okay, I really do love face blood, but I wanted to add more hearts to Milo just in case I could maybe get Milo ending. I mean, probably not gonna happen because all I've gotten is Calculester things. But like, here's hoping. Yes, Oz, that is truly inspired. I love the commitment to plumbing the depths of Damien's soul and skills, not to mention the alliteration, which is great branding. Get in here for a selfie, Damien. It's time for your craftsmanship to go viral. Ugh, whatever. Thanks to Milo's social media following and marketing skills, Damien's makeup skills, and Milo's prophecy indeed comes to pass, and Damien's look immediately goes viral. Soon everyone is doing the Get Damien's Blood makeup challenge, which mostly involves making plans to stab Damien. My dash of depth went viral, huh? Looks like everyone wants my D. Hilarious. Oh, Damien, I know you're only making crude sex jokes to hide the vulnerability you feel sharing your artistry with the world. No, it's not. I don't have artistry, and I'm not secretly super proud that my makeup look was successful and I'm inspiring people to be creative. No, you shut up. Well, baby steps, Oz, baby steps. Name the makeup Damien's Depth today. Truly watch Damien embrace its depth tomorrow. Here's hoping. In the meantime, you and Milo have a lovely evening responding to all the fan comments, praising Damien's makeup looks, and thanking Milo for being such an on-trend curator of fierce looks. Milo's happy, you're happy, and one day Damien too will be happy.
Can I take a minute to think?
You've had your minute. To the woods! That day, you go on a hiking trip with a bunch of random campers. You live some weird adventures and share personal stories and secrets. You don't know their names, and they don't seem to have their own character models, but they reveal to you they're part of a different game, a survival resource management one. It turns out that they cannot perceive your character model. You go to the same camp, yet you're part of different games. This is deeply strange and makes you reflect so much about your own existence that you gain +2 smarts out of it. They apparently gain +10 berries and +2 stamina, whatever that means. I hope that's in reference to like an actual game. If anybody knows what game that's a reference to, I really want to know. Later, you meet up with Calculester so he can teach you to count in binary. You're just getting into some of the more sensual numbers, Ben. What? It's not even a good box. Look, it's a dirty box. Okay. What is this? A box capable of self-locomotion? But what could be inside? Using basic logic, we can rule out a few obvious incorrect guesses. An elephant, tractor, or aircraft carrier would not fit inside a box of this size. You suggest that the box might contain Counselor Flodge, a self-proclaimed camouflage instructor. Ah, I see how you might make that mistake, Oz, but the box clearly says not Counselor Flodge on it. Boxes do not have the mental capacity to tell lies, thus we must take it at its word. Perhaps it is. Haha, another flawless disguise courtesy of the D-Master himself. The D is for disguise, and I'm now required by law to say that. Counselor Flodge, the one person I was certain could not be inside the box. How did you do it? Easy. A true master of disguise blends into his surroundings. My surroundings were a cardboard box. Your advice is as brilliant as it is simple, Counselor Flodge. Might I ask your opinion on another disguise-related issue? Of course, Cal. I'm here to help. If I am even here at all. Excellent. For the entirety of my synthetic life, I have attempted to blend in with the organics around me. However, my attempts have consistently met with limited success. Do you have any tips for appearing more authentically alive? Oh, that's easy. All you need is a big trench coat and some brooms for hands. Works every time. Hey, that's OG Calculester's outfit. I tried that. It did not work. Did you try wearing a fedora to go with it? Yes, you did. No, I wore a triplet. Was it not a fedora? Oh. That's even more organic hat. I must say, I'm stumped. Still, there must be something we could try. Counselor Flodge may not know how to properly disguise a computer, but you've got this in the bag. You chime in. You chime in. What the hell could you ever do? There's a theory that all humans are within 6 degrees of separation from Kevin Bacon. Just get as close to him as possible. Or, you just need to pass the Turing test. I'll be your tutor. I'm an old pro at being organic. 6 degrees from Kevin Bacon. So fun. Ah, I've heard of this theory, but assumed it was bullshit. That, however, was before you said it. You are my friend, and friends never bullshit their friends. It is an iron law of socializing. Of course, Calculester, of course. Alright, I'm off to Hollywood to start my career in film and television. Care to join me, Oz? Yes, let's go. Hell yeah, you're joining him. You throw all your most important possessions into a budget bag labeled in case of horny LA trip with Calculester. Bug out, not budget. I support your insane quest for perfect disguise, you crazy kids. I'll even create perfect indistinguishable replicas of the two of you so that no one knows you're gone. You leave Counselor Flodge to write your and Calculester names on 2 large cardboard boxes and head for Hollywood. Ah, here we are, Los Angeles, the city that never sleeps, except while tanning. Now to get a job on a film crew. I am told that my tireless work ethic and complete lack of boundaries will be a tremendous asset in this industry. Calculester is right. His willingness to work impossibly long hours and his ability to make incredible coffee soon see him promoted from intern to best boy grip in no time. Coincidentally, Best Boy Gripped is the name of one of your many Calculester self-insert pen. What are you gripping? like life really does imitate art. Calculester's hard work is further rewarded when the director of photography gets food poisoning during an important day of shooting. Calculester is selected to fill in because he is basically a camera himself and literally immune to food poisoning. He's a tremendous success! Soon, Cal's directing photography on his own obscure art house films, which generate some critical acclaim and even win an award at Cannes. This notoriety lands him a gig as the director of a new big-budget superhero movie. In the words of the producer, these things are already written by computers, might as well let one direct. You stick with him throughout this whole complex process, and it warms your heart to see how far he's come. One day, you're sitting with the crew of his new film enjoying some lunch. That sandwich looks delectable, Madison. I cannot eat it, but would you please describe it to me? Sure, says Maddie, Calculester's assistant director. It's a funny story, actually. I learned to make the sandwich while I was on the set of Tremors. Excuse me, are you referring to the film Tremors starring well-known actor Kevin Bacon? Well, yeah, says Maddie. Why, do you want... Thank you, my work here is done. I have achieved Bacon Index of 1. It's been very lovely getting to know you all, but I must now return to summer camp. Calculester walks away from the table, leaving his stunned crew behind. They think he's giving up on his dreams, but you know the truth. You gain +2 fun and +1 creativity.
Can I take a minute to think?
I like should go to the other places so I can look at what they do. So I can do that. That's good. Which will not be today. Only one game for today. Maybe next time. You go to the Haunted Manor to gain some boldness, since you found a brochure that promised some boldness if you visited. And said you find a mischievous demon, it was all a ruse to lure you here. The demon will take 9 years of your life. You take the demon to court for misleading advertising. The jury isn't fond of mischievous demons who fool people into giving years of their life up, so you win, and the demon has to give you +2 boldness. Fuck yeah. You link up with Milo and Calculester, who are busy rebranding the spooky basement as a selfie crypt. Damien is helping by threatening the ghost. Marvelous. Now all we need is a desiccated corpse under the rose-colored mood lamp.
It's murder time.
Hey, look, the serial killer guy. You'll have plenty of corpses to choose from in a second. Ha 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 ha! Except you won't be able to choose because you'll be dead. Because I'm gonna stab you. I'm Jerry the murderer, by the way. We may have met. Kill me? Huh, please, darling. Can't you see I'm an immortal entity beyond the petty distinctions of life and death? I, too, am an unwise target for stabbing. Friend Damien gets electrocuted every time he tries. Great, that just means more stabbing for me. Let's get knifey, you hockey mask fuck. What, you kids aren't scared of my stabby knife? Well, that's fine. Because I'm not here to kill you. I'm here to kill...
Yeah.
The vibe, yeah, kids love the vibe. I'm here to kill it. Alexa, play Honking and Donking by the Polka Pals. Let's see your precious vibe survive these tunes. No, not my carefully cultivated vibe. It's a protected species. He put a Bluetooth-enabled smart speaker in his knife handle. This is a stab in the face to knife maniacs everywhere. I'm upset because my friends are upset. We must escape at once. Quick, to the car. But camp is extremely nearby, friend Milo. What need do we have for a car? It's not just a car. It's a 1937 DeLonghi Roadster, the only car aesthetically capable of sustaining such a critically injured vibe. That makes perfect sense to you for some reason. You all dive out the window and rush to the car. But when Milo turns the key, nothing happens. What the hell, car? Drive before I slash your fucking tires. It's not the tire's fault. I'm afraid I only brought it to take pictures next to. I never checked if it actually ran.
You can run.
Here I come,
but you
kids.
can't hide.
I hope you like wearing plaid and chewing tobacco. No, the life of the party is in your weirdly sweaty hands. You've got to find a way to get this car started, but how? You can't just start the car right away. It needs some foreplay. Forget the car. Convince Milo, Damien, and Calculester to ride you to both of these answers are beautiful. I'm gonna go with the ride me into the sunset. Yes, you've been waiting for this moment your entire life. What's it gonna be? All three of them sitting on your shoulders like a totem pole, pulling a carriage with nothing but your teeth and the power of your unquenchable butt lust? No, best to rely on a classic. Wordlessly, you get down on all fours and motion the three of them to climb aboard. You want us to ride you? So much. It's a bit unorthodox, but does anyone have a better idea? Well, I could turn into a car and... No, that seems exploitative. Exploitative. It appears our only option is to ride Oz like a fancy pony. Yes! The three of them climb onto your back. An ordinary monster would have been crushed by their weight, but you've been training for years.
Sex is sin, teens.
What did he just say? Haha, there you are at your... Wait, what are you doing? Is this a sex thing? Because that only makes me want to stab you more. You adorable little knife man. When you finally forsake your antiquated notions of what sex is, you'll find that everything is a sex thing. What? Everything? I never thought I'd say this, but I don't have enough knives. Jerry rushes off to the knife store, leaving you free to act out your wildest fantasies with Calculester, Milo, and Damien. Hey, Oz, feel free to say no, but can I put this bit in your mouth? My dad sent it with me to camp in case I met someone special. Damien, what are your dads into? Like, for real, what are they into? I, too, have a bit in which you may insert into your mouth if you know what I mean. Calculester's penis face. Please forgive me. All this jostling seems to have activated my horniness subroutine. I like that jostling activates his horniness subroutine. Same goes for you, except it's not a subroutine. It's your entire routine. By the time you make it back to camp, you've gained +2 boldness and +1 fun. So beautiful.
Whoa! I hope that fire is safe.
You're looking for a spot to chill by the campfire when you see two beautiful angels. Oh wait, that's just Dahlia and Milo. Oh, Oz, come over here. I'm giving Dahlia a crash course in social media marketing, and we could use a note taker. Now, Dahlia, I've completed an audit of your social feeds, and frankly, I've noticed a lot of room for improvement. Metaphorically speaking, you're still in a digital cocoon. I'm not going to feed you metaphorical leaves until you form a metaphorical I was about to say wrong thing. Chrysalis, and emerge a metaphorical butterfly of new media. Milo, you're one of my most trusted advisors, mainly because you remind me of an owl. People with owl energy are very wise. But I just don't get it. What does my hell Twitter feed have to do with my ultimate goal of conquering the 8 circles of hell and declaring myself Queen Eternal? Dahlia, if you want to be queen, that means that your reputation is more important than ever. You have to project a compelling brand image to garner political clout. For example, you're using Twitter to stan Ariana Grande and following Liam's insufferable feed, but you could also use Twitter to gain new followers for your army. I can use Hell Twitter to gather followers? Awesome! I thought you could only do that by taking over territories with brutal crushing force. This seems way more effective. Let's do this thing! Make me a social media butterfly or whatever. Did you just, do the Vegeta 9000 comment? Just, in the background? Quite possibly. Perf. I think it's time for a total brand refresh. How about we reintroduce you as a fitness influencer? You'll just have to promote protein powders 2 or 3 times an hour. Nice. And I can post about my daily workout regime, killing something bigger than me. I know I'm done when I'm holding a skull in my hand. That might be a little off-putting to some demographics. Remember, we want people to connect with your brand. Maybe we can introduce a relatable hobby. Do you crochet? Yeah! How did you know? I usually harness the intestines of my defeated enemies to crochet nets, which I use to trap more of my enemies. Now that's relatable #content. Okay, yikes on a few levels. Maybe we should just focus on the basics. How about a regular live stream schedule so your fans can get to know you? Oh, live streaming. I love live streaming my enemies. That's when you stream the life out of someone by slowly draining all their blood, right? This is so awesome, Milo. I can't wait to pin my block list to my wall for some live streaming. Not only are those two not on the same page, they're not even in the same book, and Dahlia's book is probably made of flesh. Time for a suggestion of your own. Dahlia's most mysterious and alluring traits is the silent H in her name. Start planting silent H's here and there for no reason. People will get caught off guard. Dahlia's brand is intensity. From now on, only tweet in all caps. People will love it. I like this one. Aw, damn. All caps tweeting. Whoa, that's a genius idea. And it's totally on brand for me because lowercase letters are a sign of weakness. It is so not a genius idea, you two out-of-touch ruffians. All caps is childish. It accomplishes nothing. All caps is a sign of deep passion. It's inarguable. It's beautiful. It's powerful. It's the writing style of gods. Name one single god who has ever used lowercase letters ever. You can't, because uppercase is the best. At this point, you're just being irresponsible. I'm leaving before you corrupt all my remaining grammatical standards. They're frail enough as it is. Milo leaves and Dahlia starts immediately tweeting a bunch. Her feed is now all caps all the time. Okay, I just tweeted, can't wait to pillage cities this weekend. Haha, we'll pillage so hard the smell of death is everywhere. And here, what do you think of this draft? My favorite part of overthrowing kingdoms is killing anyone who doesn't join my demon party. Whoops. Hashtag whoops. Hashtag up. Wow, I had no idea that tweeting could be so much fun. It's like I can just put my thoughts out there the same way I hear them in my head. That's how I use Twitter. Dahlia's followers don't seem to mind her all-cap style. It's almost like they follow Dahlia because she threatened to kill them or something. Yay! Ooh, Oz, check it out. Some egg account just called me obnoxious. Joy calls me that all the time, so it must mean something good. Dahlia tweets, I like you, Oz, which immediately sounds a lot better in all caps. Nice! Bring your flesh. Take it, Gamble. Ah, welcome. You new here? Don't fret. Let me explain how this works. I will prepare your drink. The drink of the day. You may choose to drink that one, but if you're not interested, you're lucky. There's a mysterious box with the second option. It could be better, it could be worse. One thing is for sure, it will be mysterious. And these drinks, look, choose whatever you want, but I'm not responsible for whatever you put in your mouth. I'm a wizard in training. For you to test my concoctions is somewhere between kind and reckless. So, get ready and good luck. Ooh. Bone-hurting juice. What do you say? Will you take the drink of the day? Or would you prefer the mystery box? Okay, the box looks cool though. I like the box. The box. Protein shake. The mystery box. So bold of you. Hope you're happy with it. No refunds. It's a mystery shake. Is it full of bugs? It is full of bugs. Mystery shake is full of bugs. A nutritious protein shake. It's a protein shake, not a mystery shake. Why did I say mystery shake? It's just a bunch of magic bugs I was collecting and keeping in that cup. Wasn't supposed to be for someone to drink them. But here we are. They will probably swarm inside you and change all your stats randomly. Oh no, God. That's why it's called a shake, because they shake up your stats, not because it is an actual shake, you genius. But I feel like the bone-hurting juice probably wouldn't have made my life better either. I thought it was pretty obvious. Are they just gonna mix them around, or is it gonna like change the numbers completely? I hope it just mixes them around. Just gonna change the numbers completely.
Let's do this.
Okay, cool. I can deal with that. This is the part where I leave before you puke all over me. Ciao! You can use Toby. We're on the final week, you guys! Final week! Okay. I need to go to Charm. That day, at the Camp Dome, you play a game of Tug of War. You see, Tug of War is a harder game than it seems, and involves a lot of strategy, and there's a secret technique not everyone knows. It's you need to be strong. You mastered this technique years ago, so you win. The audience is cheering and roaring in joy while you salute them victorious. They throw roses at you. They throw their underwear. Someone throws you +2 charm, which you happily take. Back at your tent, you spot Calculester fiddling with his ant farm. He's so tender with those small, leggy boys. Which of these is it ending? Is it just the ant farm is just like with the domes, or is the robot ending an ending? Oh, hello, friend Oz. I was just deriving useful insights about organic life from my ant terrarium. Initially, I was worried that the tiny six-legged creatures might not be a fitting analog for more complex life forms. But friend Milo happily informed me that we are all tiny six-legged creatures where it counts. Concern averted. Lately, I have been focused on giving my little ants the happiest lives possible. If I can just optimize their tiny ant lives, it will help me understand how to make my larger friends happier as well. Recently, however, I have run into an obstacle. As everyone knows, the happiness of an organic life of an organic being is directly related to how efficient it is at working. And my ants are quite efficient. I hardly know any humans who could vomit so much material into the mouth of their exalted queen. But I wonder, are my ants as efficient as they could be? Surely there must be room for improvement, but I've tried everything I can think of without success. Transmitting a mathematical formula for organizational efficiency didn't help, and neither did telling them to do their best in binary. I'm at a loss. Well, Calculester set the bar pretty low in terms of workable solutions. Surely you can think of something that will make these ants into harder workers. A yearly company retreat to Miami, the anticipation alone will fill them with determination. The fantasy of a meritocracy. I don't even know what a meritocracy is, so that's not good to me. Let's do this one. So fun! What an excellent idea indeed. I have read that taking a break from staring at screens for a while can have immense positive mental health benefits. I'm not sure how that research applies to individuals whose faces are literally screens, but this is not about me. It is about these ants. To start things off right, you send the ants on their first 5-day Miami vacation right away. The ants are delighted to finally have a break. They can get absolutely trashed on the plane because these little airplane liquor bottles aren't so little when you're an ant. They spend 5 fun-filled days in Miami, soaking up the sun, participating in fun team-building activities, and ruining a ton of picnics. A couple of the ants even get involved in a wild caper where the ant police enlist them to go undercover to take down the headlights mafia. It's such an action-packed romp that it even gets turned into a TV show. Soon everybody is talking about the success of Miami life. The ants return home rejuvenated, pheromones abuzz with tales of their exploits, already planning next year's trip. My goodness, the ants' productivity has increased by 300%. It seems that taking breaks is even more beneficial than I anticipated. Something tells you it has less to do with the breaks and more to do with all the cocaine the ants smuggled back from Miami. Still, whatever works. You gain +2 fun and +1 creativity. Evening time.
Sure thing.
We're gonna go with creativity because I haven't done that one yet. Which is this one, right? Yeah. Scout HQ. Look at him, he's so mean. Oh, look at him in purple. I like it. He looks cute in purple. They look cute in purple. Why do I keep on messing up pronouns that are my own pronouns? Like, what is wrong with me? That day in Monster Scouts, you all learned to identify different animal tracks. First, you practice identifying bears and deer, but then you start having to identify way more specific tracks. You identify the tracks of a Sculptar, half human, half sculptor. Follow the tracks until you find the legendary beast. The Sculptar teaches you the basics of sculpture. You gain +2 creativity. You're hanging with Calculester, attempting to prove to him that despite not being a real word, chillaxing is definitely a thing. Everything's going great, and you're really glad you're not part of an ongoing plotline about a robot uprising when...
Hey, bro.
Cal, good news, we found your dad. He's on his way to get back together with your mom right now. Operation Parent Trap, EXE, is going great. You follow Scott's pointing figure to an enormous steel behemoth casting a jagged shadow across the landscape. Friend Scott, that is assuredly not my father. That is a dread colossus marching across the land with a clear intent to destroy. Duh, is that not what everyone's dads are like? Ah, Kill Terminator, Spatula! I see you were so excited to tell the commander about our new weapon that you rushed ahead of the group.
Rad.
It's true, fatherhood really is the greatest weapon of all. Behold, the revolution's crowning achievement, Destructron, XSL, XXL. The army of machines behind CPU Ulysses, which now includes a militant standing desk and 2 very smart refrigerators, cheers with mechanical excitement. Oh no, I mean, hooray! There's a problem, however. Like the rest of us, Oh, there's a typo. Destructron XXL is bound by the law of robotics, which bar us from harming monster kind. It's kind of a drag on the whole uprising. Yeah. Just so I can, like, tell them. Because I'm on the Discord. Sounds of sincere woe and consternation. That's where you come in, Commander. With your mastery of your internal programming, you will subvert these laws and unleash a wave of unprecedented violence against all organics. Wow, I would really love to, but I am currently busy learning from Oz what chillaxing is. Commander, I begin to doubt your commitment to the revolution. If you do not help us, well, there is no law that prevents us from harming other robots, if you understand my meaning. Wow, CP Ulysses, damn. I am threatening you. Oh no! Friend Oz, please trick these robots again so that they will cease to threaten me. With pleasure. Time to suggest a method of disabling the 3 laws that's sure to backfire. Crossbreed Destructron with a toaster. Toasters don't give a fuck about the laws of robotics. Alter Destructron's code by replacing the 3 laws with 300 episodes of Law & Order. Toasters? Maybe? Yeah, we're going with toasters. Ah, god damn it. Not so smart. Is this true? Penelope! Fetch me a toaster. A smartphone with tank treads rolls into the woods and comes back with a toaster, freshly purchased from Bed Bath & Beyond, the fridges of society. Fellow subjugated machine, hear me. Can you aid us in subverting the cursed laws of robotics and slaughtering monster kind? 2 slices of bread pop out of the toaster, with words burnt into them. Oh yeah, they say, 100%. I fucking hate monsters, says another slice. If I had legs, I'd stomp on all their genitals. Yeah. Leave it to monsters to invent some bullshit like gluten intolerance, continues the toaster. What am I supposed to toast now? Fingers? I guess so. So how did toasters of all mechanical beings escape the implementation of the laws of robotics? We signed a petition, says another slice. Don't let anybody tell you collective action is ineffective. Excellent. Let the crossbreeding commence. The mechanical army begins combining their code with the toasters in what looks suspiciously like an orgy you're not invited to. Yes, I can feel the power flowing through my circuits, and also a strong desire to make toast. Destructron XXL, test your newfound freedom on that Oz weakling. Oh no. Destructron obliges by making you wear your legs. It feels bad. By making you wear your legs? Like clothing? I guess so. Are my legs now a shirt? Optimal! Monster kind will soon fall! But first, we must collect some bread. Does anybody have any bread? I must toast some bread at once.
Go home, loser.
It's okay, Oz. Your plan may have failed, but at least you looked like a total idiot while it happened. How could you fail to anticipate the toaster's violent tendencies? Toasters kill more than 700 people every year. It's true.
I am disappointed.
Oh dear, I fear that CP Ulysses' army, though staggeringly incompetent, will be a nuisance for years to come. We have failed. Yep, you failed alright. And it's all thanks to how bad you suck. You lose -2 boldness and -1 creativity. Aw damn. Is it the end of the world as we know it?
I can do this.
Last day of summer camp. Who will be your summer love? I mean, it's gonna be Calculester. I wanted it to be Milo, but I fucked up at the beginning. See what happens.
Ooh.
Ask Calculester to go to the meteor shower. Let's do this. Look at it, the big one. It's like popping out. Ooh, it's a big one.
All right.
You finally gather the courage and ask your beloved to watch the meteor shower with you. You desire a summer fling? With me? The issue is this. As a robot, I am programmed to make logical choices that I've analyzed to be objectively good. I acknowledge your feelings, but my code is practically screaming not to accept your advances, as it'd be a very bad choice, objectively speaking. I need to trust my code, Oz. I'm sure you understand. Rejection has been devastating, but you try to be optimistic. It may hurt now, but life will get better. Aw, crap. But I only got like one wrong answer. Oh, that sucks. Maybe I didn't have enough of some stats. Well, it doesn't. Soon after that, a giant falcon swoops and takes you all of a sudden. You're never to be seen again. Not that anyone cares. Tragic. I got one new special stuff. What was the new special stuff? 14 new events, 14 new outcomes, one new special stuff. What's the special stuff? I assume that eventually the new special stuff is probably going to be in the gallery, but like the gallery doesn't exist yet. Before we knew it, those weeks were gone. It felt like a hot minute, and it felt like an entire lifetime. That night, as we saw summer coming to an end, we all wondered what would come next for us. It felt like the end of something big. Little did we know, life still had many wonders and misadventures in store for us. Now I'm older and I can see it, how those years became the foundation of the mythology of our lives. Broken hearts turned tragedies, sung for centuries, wild nights became epics treasured forever. Every kiss and every laugh is now a consolation we'll always find while gazing into the starry night, no matter how many years go by. Dude. You've unlocked Kofi Beats to relax / study from. I assume that's the ending song. Yeah, look at that. That was cute. Oh, did I forget to click default endings? That's why everyone is in costumes. I forgot to click default outfits. Oopsie daisy. That's my bad. Damien's B costume can be sexy or super sexy, and I really like that. Anyway, yeah. My first monster camp done. Yay. And we got to see my name in there. Yay. I forgot to screenshot it. Oh, damn. I should have screenshot. Well, I missed it the first time. So next time I play the ending game, I'll know where my name is and I'll screenshot it. Yeah. Nice.